Jack House Art Gallery in Old Portsmouth changes its exhibitions every 5 weeks. Their latest exhibition, called Dockies, features a former rigger from the Dockyard. Our reporter Shan Robins has more.
Jack House Gallery has been open just over a year, and this is the first exhibition by a local artist. John Green started painting full-time when he retired in 1992 after 40 years at Portsmouth Dockyard. He used to carry a sketchbook around at work and credits a Navy captain with encouraging him.
He said, "I hear that you can draw and paint and stuff like that," he says, and I wondered if you could do me some pictures of ships. He said, because we've got several people here who's just about to retire, and he says they've been on certain ships, and I wonder if I could get you a picture. Would you draw that ship for me? And that's what I used to do. So it was. They all sort of knew me from that. I mean, they say people used to, like the Navy people used to come and ask me if I could do pictures for them and stuff like that. So
the important thing to look at about this work is it is very interesting historically about the Dockyard. It records a time which has gone. However, John is a self-taught artist, and he has an extraordinary ability to make pictures in a way that self-taught artists often don't. There is nothing naive about the way John works. He references artists, he references historical imagery, and these are sophisticated paintings. These are the work of a very sophisticated artist, which is quite amazing to see of this type.
In terms of prices, there's smaller paintings and the large paintings. What sort of range of pricing would people be looking at?
The prices are going to be starting at around £190, going up to nearly £4,000 for the larger pieces.
John was 15 when he joined the Dockyard and remembers his first day.
I had to go and see the master rigger, and he wanted to chat to me and talk to me. And he says, "John," he says, "there's one thing you've got to remember here, while you're here," he says, "is that you've got men here who's just come back from the war, because some of them still had their demom suits and things like that, and waistcoats and that sort of thing." And he says, they don't want any little whippersnapper answering them back and stuff like that. So I said, don't worry about that, I said, because most of them looked about 6 foot plus sort of thing. Like there was Navy, Army, and and come in and got jobs in the rigging shed. We'd done all sorts of, anything with rope and wire lines or anything like that. It was the rigger's job. And we used to move ships around as well in there. Not anybody can just go out and sort of do it, because you had the height to contend with as well, like where you got to the crow's nest and like the lookout spots and stuff like that.
Rebecca has over 25 years' experience in the art industry, and when she visited John at his studio in Art Space at Southsea, she knew his work had something special.
I walked into the studio and it was like walking into Aladdin's cave. It was full of the most astonishing work on board, on paper, prints, an extraordinary record of Portsmouth Historic Dockyard, which I felt was very important to make sure that this work was shown together. This is actually the first of 2 shows. The second show will happen in about 6 months' time.
Rebecca is particularly fond of the 3 large paintings and would like to see them homed together in Portsmouth.
I think that they are a very, very important archive for the city of Portsmouth. They're beautiful images. They need a nice big space, and the 3 pictures, it would be great to see them together. And that's what I'd look for, if it was possible.
Dockies will be on display at the Jack House Gallery until the 5th of March. This is Shan Robins for That's Solent.